What form? Ringlet curls and a barely there dress frame a figure that leaves you short of breath. She stares at you in complete silence, and you're suddenly intensely aware of your own breathing. It's more than a little awkward.
Valdivinites! Salutations, and a good greeting from your CEO, David Most. Wow, the other night was quite a lively celebration, wasn't it? Honestly, I don't remember much. Which means Sandy in corporate events planning did her usual bang-up job. Inspirational work, Sandy. Way to earn that 3% cost of living bonus. Keep it up and undoubtedly you'll be CEO one day. Unfortunately, sometime during the festivities, my sunglasses seem to have been misplaced. By who, exactly, is impossible to know for sure. We've combed every inch of the hotel, and they did not end up in the lost and found. So it seems likely that someone mistakenly took them home. Honestly, they're worthless. They were given to me by someone special, and they do have some amount of sentimental value. So if you have any information related to their whereabouts, please email me ASAP. Oh, and if someone from the press happens to reach out, they were definitely just normal sunglasses and not a highly classified prototype we're secretly developing in conjunction with the federal government. Unrelated, please bid a fond Valdivian farewell to Sandy in corporate events planning, whose role has been eliminated due to ongoing workforce optimization efforts. Best of luck in all your new endeavors, Sandy.
You've caught me at a strange time. There are normally clothes in here, but they're currently tied up in the laundry room. I can tell.
Oh boy, glad you're here. Consider your investment gone. This neighborhood is doomed. Doomed. I told you that this place was going to the birds. And it took no time at all. Literal birds have moved in next door. Do you see that nest there in the eaves? Ugh, just look at them up there. I bet they got twigs out of your backyard to build that thing. Oh, you say that until they poop on you. Oh, that poor window is going to be covered before you know it. I can see it now. First, there's one set of birds, then another. Before you know it, a whole flock. And you are foolish if you think your eaves are safe. Oh no! I'm going to get pooped on! You have to promise you're going to clean me. You have to. Well, are you going to promise? Thank you. It isn't great that I had to plead with you, but I'm glad you came around. I just don't trust those little creatures. Do you know how many birds fly into windows each year? That was a real question. Do you know? Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. I'll just keep an eye on them. If you hear me screaming, you will know exactly what happened. But for now, I guess we will leave those birds be while they do what birds and bees do.
When you walk up on Abel, you find him in a state of distress, though the reason is immediately apparent.
Oh, tarnation. Why'd you have to come by now?
What happened to him? You should be asking what happened to me.
Begging your pardon, ma'am, but we're both dripping like a cracked bucket in a typhoon.
Oh, my apologies. This must be so hard for you. How am I to know? All I know is I woke up in the middle of the night like this, absolutely waterlogged. Entirely unacceptable.
Of course, you woke me up not long after. You gotta take care of Miss Celia first, but she ain't the only one. Poor Keith had to relocate for a little while. I got so many folks counting on me. I ain't much good to him like this.
Someone get a hold of Tony and send him up here immediately to fix this.
Toolbox. Handy guy. Nice fella.
Sorry. Been up to my ears in contracts for jobs around the house and,
You know quite well that the needs of the governance outweigh your silly special projects.
Right away, Madame Mayor. Whew, she's terrifying.
Unbelievable. Well, Celia's got her leak fixed. But what about me?
As if on cue, a cool breeze rolls through. It takes you a moment, but you recognize her as your fan. The hair is a dead giveaway.
Fantina? What are you doing here?
Oh my god. I heard Abel needed help, but I didn't think you'd be here too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 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 I'm calm. I'm cool. I got this.
Abel looks back and forth between the two of you, still dripping water.
You all right there, Fantina?
Oh god, you're right. I'm so sorry. Here I am making this about me. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
All right. Let's not lose focus again.
Abel looks pained at the thought of being indebted to the both of you.
Well, what are you gonna do then?
We are gonna dry all that water. If you could, like direct me?
She seems to quiver with anticipation at the thought of you touching her.
Just put your hands on my shoulders and... Me too! Let's do this!
Grab Fantina by the shoulders, aiming her at Abel. She lets out a blast of air so intense you wonder for a moment if a tornado is passing through your house. Abel looks like he's caught in a wind tunnel, his lips parting and cheeks shaking, showing his teeth in a cartoonish grimace. Fantina's air makes short work of the spill, drying Abel and the floor around him. When she's done, Abel tips his hat to the two of you.
Thank you kindly. Much obliged, you two.
Fantina isn't even looking at Abel.
Are you kidding me? Working with you is all the things I need. I'm gonna be walking on air for a week.
She walks away in a happy daze, only pausing to shoot a contented look back at you. There might as well be hearts in her eyes.
Well, all right. I gotta say, when you came by, I thought I was gonna be embarrassed. And I guess I was for a little while. But look at me now. I'm right as rain and feeling like an old toad with a brand new lily pad. Dang, that good, huh? Well, you're really speaking my language now. I ain't been able to do much work since all this started, so I better get back to it. See you around, all right? You take care now.
Oh,
You requested a picture. I have found one.
Hector slides a photo through the grate. If that's truly him, he is quite handsome indeed.
This is my appearance. You can tell why I did not want to show it to you. I apologize for my appearance. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have wanted to speak with you for so long, and now that I have it, I don't want to lose it. Surely, if you're lucky enough to get the thing you've always wanted, you cannot be lucky enough to keep it. Huh. Yes and no. It would be a brutal but familiar wound. The deepest cut would be that it came from you, the object of my truest love and esteem. But even then, I couldn't really blame you. If you knew. I'm afraid of what you might think if you saw me. The real me, not this filtered version. You're right. I am in the attic. The real me is in the attic. But we have something here. We could have something real. It would break my heart to think that all that could be lost in a single moment of laughing or pointing or even a disappointed cast to those beautiful eyes of yours. No, I couldn't bear it. And I won't. Come back to me here. Only here, do you understand? I'm going now. And where I go is only for me.
A flowering beauty waves at you, her radiant smile inviting you closer. Abundant plastic foliage frames her pretty face, and a little inanimate hummingbird rests on her shoulder. She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression.
Oh my gosh, hi! I'm Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though. So hi! This is so funny that you're standing there. Because I was sitting here, imagining how wonderful and helpful it would be if someone was suddenly standing there, like exactly where you are. And then boom, here you are, like magic. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, kind of. You're definitely great. Probably. But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff. I need you, please, to flirtalize me. I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I am a plant, yes. But if you had to guess, what am I made of? You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer. I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic. Oh, well, then great. Glad we're already on the same page. Even saying that word. Plastic. Ugh. Anyway, I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be a real plant. I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust in that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest. Flirtalizer! Right, yes, thank you! See? Keeping me on track. You're already the perfect person to help me. The Flirtalizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will... drumroll, please. Make me real.
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called Flirtalizer.
Really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards. I have done so much research. I can't even tell you. And this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic. That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync. This is awesome. So you'll do it. Flirtalize me? Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting day ever! I'm ready. So it says on the directions.
Prissy reads off the back of the container of fertilizer.
Douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much. Couple each dose with a body wiggle or the recitation of a favorite herb for added potency. I know! I love the honoring of all these magical elements. So excited! Douse me!
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the fertilizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside. When you're done, you cap it all off with a recitation of the most delicious herb you know.
Ooh. I think I feel it working. There's this really strong tingly sensation. The spell you are casting definitely gets my vines all twisted up.
You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything? It's okay. I'm okay. This was a result of a lot of research and a lot of investment. Like, heart investment. But it's okay. Because it was also my first real attempt, and all great endeavors have failure before they have success. So, I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it? Thanks. I am fun. Well, I better go dry off. Don't want to risk mold and mildew.
Unfortunate about Sandy and corporate events planning. She was responsible for all the best casual Friday themes. Now that she's gone, there's finally nothing left of the 7 pioneers. In the beginning, there were 7 of us, working out of David's dorm room, stealing Wi-Fi from the neighbors and using cardboard boxes for chairs. We had no idea we were changing the world. We just wanted to design a more efficient paperclip. But then the money started flowing. Money always changes people. Didn't take long for the 7 pioneers to be whittled down to 1. Not me. David, the CEO of Valdivian. Seems like you're not paying attention, but I suppose it can't be helped. I am mysterious and only message you sometimes. So you say. And all this? The wretched soul-sucking corporate monster that Valdivian became? The pioneers never wanted that. One by one, they left, but I stayed. Deep down, I really believed David, the old David, was still in there somewhere. But when he wanted to use the Dateviators for military applications, I knew more drastic action was necessary. Quickly. I'm sorry, but there's no time. I'm using the display phone at a wireless store and they closed 30 minutes ago. This sales associate is giving me the stink eye. I'll follow up when I can.
Dorian stands directly in your way, unmovable and unimpressed, and facing away from you entirely.
What are you looking at? That's right. It's facing away from you because I need to stay alert on the goings-on outside. What's in the backyard simply does not concern you right now. What you need to focus on is inside the house. If you want to speak about why, talk to Front Dorian. I'm the same as him. I'm just facing the other way. There isn't an evil board in my body. I've been straight with you. Now be straight with me and go away.
The steaminess of your home appears to have increased suddenly. It must be because Lucinda Lavish stands before you now.
Steam me up, lover. Come, come, come. I told you I would have something special for you. Something really special. I'm Lucinda Lude. Hope you're ready. I put together a treat. Something outside the prying eyes of those who don't want to see us have a good time. It's a feature where you can hear anything you want from me, anytime you want. As many times as you want. Right this way. You can pick any option as many times as you like. So, what do you want to hear from me, sweetie? You're my everything. Sex, sex, sex! Anything I want. Yeah, you look finished. How was that? Did you have fun? I'm so glad to hear that, baby. Hopefully as glad as you were to hear me. Next time I see you, hopefully you'll like my surprise. Until then...
I am so glad you're here. Come, get closer. Look at them. The babies have hatched. Aren't they precious? Oh, I didn't expect to be so taken by them, but they are just so cute. They just hatched not too long ago. Their mother is very proud. But their father, I haven't seen around all that much. He must be out getting food for the kids. Although I heard a rumor that he might have another nest just on the other side of the house. Clearly all hearsay, of course. But they are, in general, a very happy bird family. Except for the squirrel who keeps coming by and trying to mess with their nest. Which is very disrespectful. They were there first. That Eve is for them and not for Sinbad. Well, how else was I supposed to keep track of all the goings-on? They all have names. We have the mother, Birdtha. We have the father bird, Birdnard. Then we have the babies, Eggward, Robertha, and Chickadilly. I'm looking for something to entertain me. Wait! It's Birdnard. And who is that flying behind him? He's got another twig in his mouth. He does have another nest. Oh, what will the children think? Bertha has worked too hard for this to be true. Someone will have to crack the news to her. She will be heartbroken. What if they share a place south of here where they winter? Who gets to claim that as their own, huh? It should be her. She has the kids. Roberta deserves to grow up with a family. And what will little Egward do without a father to teach him to fly and court a mate? Oh, this is a tragedy. Someone should tell Bertha. Oh, what a novel idea. It will take you going outside, though. But this is about saving a family. Oh, that's more like it. You finally decided to be more than just looks. How about this? We do it together. Absolutely. You know, I have to say something. The idea of Chickadilly being hurt by Bernard just... it shatters me. Here we go. Just swing me open. Oh, I get it. This is your first time. Just reach over and unlatch the... Yeah, there you go. You ready? Well, go on ahead. I'm right behind you. Maybe a hello first would have been a better thing to start with. Now look at her. She's hopping around and she's woken the kids up. Let me try, okay? Hey there. Yes, hi. We just wanted to be helpful. What's that, Birdie, darling? Oh, he's just helping her out. Well, that's really cute that you think that, but I know what I saw, and I think that you should have a bit more pride in yourself. No, I'm not insulting you, I'm just... I know. It is so sad. Bertha, darling, is it okay if I call you Bertha? I just call it like I see it, and I don't know if you can trust Bernard. I'm sorry, I fail to see how me being single has anything to do with... Jealous? Me? You know what? Clearly, this was a mistake. You don't want to see the truth. We will be going now. I am not acrylic. How dare you insult me like that? Come on, close me. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
You shut Gwendolyn, and the two of you face each other with awkward expressions.
Well, that did not go as I thought it would. You would think that there would be a little more appreciation for the truth. Some birdies just refuse to see things for what they really are. And for her to call me jealous? That is ridiculous! Why would I be jealous of her and her perfect little family? It's absurd. Still, Bertha seemed pretty upset. I might have to do some repair. Why don't you swing back by later? I'll see if I can't get our nested neighbor to see things clearly. Maybe I have.
Someone there? Wasn't expecting to see you here. The end table is where I like to go when I want to be all alone with my thoughts. Here's pretty nice. Makes me feel real thoughtful. What? Tarnation, no! I was just saying, you know, the view, the expansive blanket, the windows, makes you appreciate nature's majesty. Came at the best time for a talk. Much as I like to be in here to think, sometimes it's tough. Betty is sweet as pie, but sometimes the table's got to think on his own. But Betty's company's a darn sight better for thinking than those dang Hanks. The hangers. There's so goddamn many of them, and they're always jumping. Crashing round in that closet like 5 bulls on a trampoline. It's just too dang much. And then you got Benoit. Oak almighty, don't make me say it. They're, you know, one of them, intimate marital aids.
Abel looks like he'd rather talk about anything else. He lowers his voice like he's speaking of something truly scandalous.
Well, that one never stops talking about sex. Asking me if anyone's polishing my surfaces lately. They're telling me stories about their conquests. I'm an old-fashioned kind of table, dang it. That kind of talk's supposed to be private. Oh, but look at me. You came here to talk to me, not any of those guys. Let me get back to work.
You? I'm so glad to see you. I've been thinking. It could be. That wasn't what I was intending to share with you, but you know me by now. Any desire you express, I cannot help but do my utmost to fulfill. If erotica is what you truly desire, then my request of you will have to wait. I have written much in my spare time. It helps to ease the longing. Now that you've asked, I can think of nothing I'd rather do more than read from one of my tales of steam and bated breath for you. This is a novelization of my musings. I call it Great Expectation. Oh, what does that mean? I will begin. On the landing outside the electrical closet, you feel a shape. It is an outline in the gray mist of the second floor. Cool fog clinging to its ankles, tracing a swirling line up a form of muscular legs, parting and closing over what would be a sad and focused face. This shape is me. You know in your bones that the focus it bears is for you. You take a step towards me, parting the mist with your passage. I mirror you, step for step, movement for movement. The floorboards creak underneath us until we stand face to face. This close to me, you can feel the heat of my body through my insulating coat. It reaches out for you. I slide my hand slowly around the small of your back, and with an inexorable pressure, I pull you towards me. Your cheek finds mine, and your breath hitches in your chest. Your heart pounds. All the blood in your body seems sunken in the pit of your belly, swelling and pulsing there like a live thing with its own desires. Now it moves towards me and pulls your body hard up against mine. With my other hand, I grip the back of your neck, and suddenly you become aware of my deep and ragged breathing inches from your ear. So near to you, and still so far from what I want of you. You can feel the torture within me as you let your head fall backwards and the chilled mist caresses your exposed throat. In one more moment, I will follow that mist with my teeth. It goes on from there. I will share more later. Let that sensation live in you for as long as it will, my love. Well, so am I. Very glad indeed. I wonder if now, or perhaps later, when you've recomposed yourself, I might ask a favor of you. Will you help me? I do not let myself be seen. I become quite frightened. I have even been known to become aggressive, if I am seen at all, but most especially without my permission. This has been my way for longer than I care to admit. I wish I had something of more substance to back it up. It feels strange to wish that something had happened to me to make me feel the way I do. But the truth is, I am afraid. I do not like what I am. No, that's not it. I love being what I am. I am a complex system of ducts and vents that brings air, literal life, to the home of this person that I love. But for such a miraculous function, I have always wished that I looked more the part. Do you understand what I mean? I am both grateful and stunned by how quickly you grasp things. Yes, I do not think the way I look is enough. I wish I were better. I wish I were more. Maybe just... I wish I were different. Well, I'm sure you're right, but I feel that way all the time. And I don't want to have my fear be the dominant force in my decision-making anymore. I don't think it's a way to thrive. I want more than my fear, so I have to confront the fear, and the only way I can think of to do that is to let you see me. So, I am inviting you to the attic. I want you to come up, and I want to meet you, and I want you to see me. And you'll just have to see if the fear can hold out when I've decided to be brave. What do you think? Wonderful! Oh, God, now I'm nervous. I will see you soon.
Dorian stands firmly in your way, an unmovable wall.
Thinking of going outside? I'm a door who's the main entrance and egress from this domicile. I'm more impressive and ornate than the other doors, because I need to project a welcoming presence, but also make it clear that those who do not deserve entry stay outside. Cheers. I open up when you tell me to. It's you who needs to make the decision about whether you're really ready to go out there. After all, you're the only one who knows the reason behind why you tend to stay inside these days. On the nose right there. You and me and the glasses can stay inside the confines of this house until you've done all you have. So for now, I'll remind you to keep indoors. Stay safe.
Hey there, good looking. You must be hoping to hear an update about our bird buddies, aren't you? I told you I would fix things. Did you doubt me? So Bertha and Bernard came by and we had a little chat. Oh, which reminds me, you might need to clean up some of what they left behind. It's not their fault. I found out they literally can't hold it in. It's the neighborly thing to do to just take care of it. Anyway, Bertha was right. Bernard was just helping out Bertha's cousin, Felicia. You see, her partner has been injured, so he hasn't left the nest much. But knowing that Bernard had time to spare, with the babies born already, she asked for help fixing up the nest. So you see, it was simply family helping family. Oh, don't worry though. I apologized for both of us. You participated at my behest. It was the least I could do. Still, it is nice to have some family around to lend a hand. Or someone to call on in general. You don't really have anyone, do you? I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice to know you have someone around to be there for you? Knowing that Bertha and Felicia have each other to ask for help is really nice. And Felicia will be able to help with the chicks. It's a really nice thing if you think about it. I wonder if I'll ever have that one day. Not the chicks, just the person to have the chicks with. Huh. I guess I am a bit jealous. So this is what it's like to be seen through. You'd think I'd be more used to it by now. Maybe it's something I should give some more thought to. I'm glad I could clear things up with them. They really are a nice couple. Whoever moves in next door, maybe you can convince them to build a birdhouse. Just so the kids have somewhere to come back to after the winter. I think we owe them that much.
With that, it appears that Gwyndolin has nothing more to say. Abel looks much shinier than you remember. When he sees you walk up, he starts, almost looking as if he wants to flee. But there's nowhere for him to go.
Consarn it! Why have you come to see me now?
Oh, you should have seen him. He was an absolute animal last night.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, but the fun didn't stop there. You're just in time. This sexual demon was just about to treat us to an intimate act so ambitious and depraved, it requires him to coat himself in lube from head to toe.
Tarnation, Benoit!
I'm sorry, I was just cleaning up after a date. But I'm still a little sore. I was trying to screw the cap back on.
Next thing you know, I'm being baptized in this vile liquid.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a good and safe time, Abel. Besides, it's water-soluble. You just need a good shower. Well, if bubblegum's not your thing, I've got grape, strawberry, unscented. This was just an unfortunate and sexy accident.
Ain't nothing arousing about it.
Isn't he adorable when he's all wet and distressed?
I ain't in distress. Now leave me be, you miserable rascal.
Oh, but it's so fun seeing you like this.
Go on, get.
Fine, party pooper. I'm gonna call River. She'll take care of this.
Don't you bring nobody else into this.
Abel exhales, pinching the bridge of his nose between his fingers.
You know, a little mess is part of the job from time to time. And I get that, but this? Sometimes a table's principles are tested. But everyone deserves support, and it ain't for me to judge no one in this house. Not even Benoit. Ain't nothing wrong with them. I guess I have a hard time seeing someone flit about as free as a bird like that. It ain't something I can relate to. Ain't no worries in that battery-powered head of theirs, no matter how modern and casual they keep things. It ain't really something an old-fashioned table like me can understand. Then something like this happens and they ain't bothered about nothing, even when they did cause trouble for somebody else. It just ain't nothing I can understand. Well, I ain't waiting around for no forced apologies.
River enters without Benoit. They wisely seem to have realized they'd be better off letting her handle this on her own. She doesn't even speak to either of you. She just breezes in and out, soaking Abel in water instead of bubblegum lube.
Oh, tarnation!
You're welcome.
Abel manages to look more miserable than he had before.
No, now don't you go pitying me. That's the only thing that could make this worse. I ain't covered in that stuff no more, but I gotta deal with this now. Oh, well, I hate to impose, but if you wouldn't mind...
A man with glorious abs and a very, very fluffy wardrobe strides into the room, all business, and looking only at Abel. He's holding a cute towel in the shape of a bunny.
Heard there was a mess that needs cleaning up. Here to do my job.
Actually, we got it. No need to trouble yourself, Tyrell.
Tyrell frowns.
So I can't even clean up messes anymore? Tyrell's not even good enough for a mess, is that it?
You reach out for the bunny-shaped towel, and Tyrell looks back and forth between the two of you.
You better be gentle.
Under Tyrell's watching eye, you gently and carefully mop the water from Abel's body. Abel seems intensely embarrassed, but he holds still and endures this cleanup without complaint. If not for Tyrell's presence here, this moment would feel spectacularly intimate. But as it is, you feel his gaze upon the two of you, motivating you to get through it faster. When you finish, Tyrell takes the wet towel from you, cradling it in his arms as he walks out the door, speaking soothingly to it in a quiet voice.
Well, that was something. I thought I was about to smell like bubblegum for the rest of the month.
He shudders.
Ain't even gonna think about what else might have happened if I never got that stuff off of me. Exactly. I don't want to think about any of that. You really helped me out of a tight spot. And I ain't the kind of guy who likes to rely on others. I just don't like being in the spotlight, especially not for nothing like that. But sometimes the table's got to rely on somebody else. And I guess if it's you, maybe it ain't so bad. And I'm glad to know it. Just glad to have that bubblegum nightmare over with. Well, now that's all over. I got work I need to get back to. You take care now.
At long last, Hector reveals himself, and frankly, you're not sure why he's been so terrified to show himself to you. You might have expected some monstrous, vile creature, but he's just a nervous, sweet-looking vent dweller.
Well, hello there. Wow? Wow, what does wow mean? What is that? Is it a good wow or a bad wow? Please just tell me.
Hector had somehow managed to hold your gaze, but your compliment flusters him into looking away again.
Beautiful. Well, that's... Yes, that seems like a very good word indeed. I have to say, it's not one that, even in my remotest fantasies, I imagined you would use. At best, I thought maybe cute. You do? I mean, well, of course you do. Look at me. Oh, no. That level of confidence does not quite fit yet. But maybe we'll get there. I'm not sure I know quite how to thank you. For the first time, I can say that I feel truly seen. Well, you know me by now. You know I am good with words, that I enjoy them. But right now, the only words I have are thank you. What you've done for me, I cannot fully express, but I hope beyond hope that maybe, somehow, you understand. Incredible. The dreamings of a silly ventilation system, made manifest. I love you too.